Have you ever noticed how some of the most timeless songs, the ones that really get you, like Over the Rainbow,
Hmm.
they feel so effortless, like pure emotion. But what if I told you they're built on this really strict mathematical blueprint?
It's the great paradox, isn't it?
Yeah.
That structure is what actually unlocks the
Yeah,
creativity.
exactly.
And today, we're doing a deep dive into that blueprint,
Yeah.
the 32-bar form. Some
Mm.
people call it the AABA structure.
Right, the ballad form, I've heard that too.
Yeah, that one too. And our mission is really to show you how that strict architecture creates this incredible emotional payoff.
Okay, so let's start there. The math. 32 bars. Sounds so rigid. How does that actually, how's it laid out?
It is very precise. You have 4 sections, and each one is exactly 8 bars long.
Okay.
4 times 8, 32. And the AEA tells you what goes in them. So the 3A sections, they all share the same basic melody.
That's the part you hum along to.
That's the hook.
Ah.
And you'll notice the title of the song usually lands right in that A section. It's your home base.
Okay, but if you have 3 sections that are almost the same, doesn't that get, well, a little boring, a bit repetitive?
Ah, that's where the magic is. That's the B section.
The bridge.
The bridge, or the middle 8, yeah. Its whole job is to be the contrast. It's complete departure, musically and lyrically.
So it takes you on a little journey before bringing you back home.
That's it, exactly. That return to the final A section feels so satisfying because you left for a moment. It's catharsis.
Can we talk about a specific example? I'm thinking of How I Got Rhythm. That bridge feels like a huge shift.
Oh, it's a perfect example. Gershwin was a master of this. The A sections are, they're cruising along in B flat major, pretty stable.
Right.
But then the B section just takes off. It fires through this series of dominant 7th chords, D7, G7, C7, F7. It's this rapid motion through the circle of fifths.
So it creates all this tension.
A ton of tension that just begs to be resolved when you land back on that final A.
Speaking of elegant structures and efficiency, that's a perfect moment to mention our sponsor.
Of course.
This deep dive is sponsored by Embersilk. If you need help uncovering where AI agents could make the most impact for your business, or if you need help with AI training, automation, or software development, check out embersilk.com for your AI needs.
It really is that efficiency that made the AABA form take over American popular music around, 1925, 1926?
The greats were all using it.
All of them. Gershwin, Cole Porter, Jerome Kern. They saw it was the perfect vehicle for what they wanted to do.
Now, one thing that can be confusing is the terminology. If the whole AABA thing is the song, what did they call it back then?
That's a great point because the old terms stick around. In the early 20th century, that entire 32-bar structure, they just call that the chorus or the refrain.
Wow, okay. So when you hear jazz players talk about blowing for a couple of choruses...
They're not just playing a short hook over and over. They're improvising over the entire 72-bar AABA form. Once, twice, 3 times.
That's fascinating. And the form itself didn't just die out in the 50s, right? It kept going.
Not at all. It was too good to just disappear. You see it adapt and show up in early rock and roll all the time.
Like what?
Oh, think of Jerry Lee Lewis's Great Balls of Fire. That's AABA. Or the Everly Brothers, All I Have to Do Is Dream.
A classic. And then you have people who started to play with the form, right? Like Lennon and McCartney.
Absolutely. They mastered it, and then they started to stretch it. Yesterday is a great example. It's basically AABA, but then they add little extensions and instrumental section. They made it their own.
Even the theme from the British TV show Doctor Who, of all things, has used a 32-bar structure.
It's just so adaptable. And really, if you zoom out, the 32-bar form is just a modern spin on much older classical ideas, like ternary form, which is ABA.
So it all connects.
It all connects. It just proves that human creativity doesn't need total chaos. Sometimes, these mathematical rules, these constraints, that's what makes the art possible. It's the reason that final return home feels so good.
What a fantastic way to think about it. That structure is what gives us freedom.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this deep dive, please subscribe to the show. Hey, leave us a 5-star review if you can. It really does help get the word out. Thanks for tuning in.